Now then, YouTube. I've not been on YouTube for a while now, like speaking. I've done a lot of track days and stuff like that, in-car footage, but I've not done this for a while, so basically this is the start of my new project on the Focus. As you can see there, I'm putting a 1.6 litre EcoBoost engine out of the Fiesta ST in it, so it should be hopefully stage 2 Pro, so it should be around 250, 260 brake once I've finished with it. As kind of a winter project, just to keep me busy, and so next year's time attack's not going to be as slow. But yeah, basically, unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of this baby, which is my 1.8. It's a 1.8 Zetec. 160 brake, 162 foot-pound of torque, and it's been an absolute awesome engine and a pleasure to work on. It's a shame I have to get rid of it. It's just I need to be faster for next year to actually win something. So, okay, so because I'm selling the engine, obviously I need to do a bit of a running video. I'll do this separate as well to this video, but I've not started it now since Zetec. So it'll be interesting to see if it works myself, to be honest. But as I say, it's not been started since Zetec. That was about just over 4 weeks ago. So yeah, let's see if it starts. So there you go. It's been good, it started for me, so yeah. There she is. There's no nasty noises, no knocking, no screeching. The coolant level is, well, it's still pink. Obviously the oil has been fine, it's changed over 2,000 miles. Yeah, we did a compression test about a month ago now, just over a month ago. And every single cylinder was running 200 psi. The standard is 200 psi. Again, I can put pictures and stuff in the link. But yeah, it's a really good engine. If anyone wants it for either track or just a faster 1.8 with a lot of high spec on it, just let us know. This is a cold start on the old engine. No smoke. It's not been started, as I say, in about 3 or 4 weeks. No rough idle. I almost don't want to get rid of it, but I have to. So, oh well. The engine management light is on for the decat. I say that normal. If you put a cat in it, it would run sweet. Yeah. It's been run on Tesco Momentum 99 as well. So it's been mapped for that, so if you keep it at that, you won't have any problems with it. Yeah. Really sad to see it go. Okay, so I've been doing a couple things on it. Obviously mostly checking stuff really. I've taken all my spark plugs out. Not compression tested it obviously because it's not in the car, but there's no oil, it doesn't look like it's unburnt or anything, so yeah, that seems to be all good. I've had a look at the turbo. Again, there's no play in it, seems sweet, there's no oil residue or anything like that. There's hardly any soot, to be fair. Drive shafts, I thought I'd be worried about that, to be fair, because obviously because it's a different car, I thought there'd be different drive shafts, but actually they're not. They're thicker and they're fatter, but the splines and the thread are exactly the same as the ST170s, so that's a win-win for me. I've taken the aircon off, obviously I won't be using the aircon, and I'm just about to fit the aircon delete, and obviously that's a bit of a rarity as well. I think there's only one company that sells it. but I'm sure if you hit me up, then I'll be able to get you quite cheap, or cheaper than the other company sell it anyway. So if you wanted it on your Fiesta ST engine, just let us know. I'm about to fit it, so I'll let you know how that goes. And what else have we done? Oh, I've taken the Symph note, whatever it is, this thing. Taken that off, so we need a blank for that. Obviously, I need to look at engine mounts. I've been told off a mate that the engine mounts on the gearbox side is the same on the Mark III Focus. It's the same on the Mark 1 Focus. So I'm gonna swap them around once I've got one and see what's what, because that'll save me a lot of grief. Don't really want to use them engine mounts because they're just shit. So I'm not going to be using them. What else have we got? It is pretty much the same as my engine, isn't that really? Just the wrong way around. It's got turbo. I've looped this round. Obviously that would have gone into the heater matrix, but I don't have a heater, so I've looped it round, and that goes to the turbo from the coolant. It's the coolant pipe. So that would have gone. These two pipes would have gone separately to the heater matrix, but I've just looped it around like I did on that one. So it should work as it should. I'm just trying to work things out really. That's the fuel layout. Again on that one, the setup on this and the Zetec, not too sure about ST170, but the setup on this and the Zetec is exactly the same. So I've just got to plumb that basically to the tank and bob your uncle sort of thing. What else have we got? I've got a Mongoose Sports Cat on order. I've also got all the intercooler pipes. They're underneath the engine, you can't really see them. I've got all the intercooler pipes to come. It's like almost like a filter or something here. I presume that's to save the intercooler from if that ever blew up. But I've got that there. That'll be getting gone because it'll be better flow. I've got a friend making an exhaust system for me. He's really good with a welder, so I trust him. He's done quite a lot of work on that. So yeah, I trust him with that. Hopefully, I'm going to try and get him to make me a fresh intake as well, all out of welded pipe, which will look cool as well as probably be better. But yeah, everything that's on that already, like the radiator and the coolant and stuff like that, I'd pretty much be able to use with this, just with a bit of modifications on the pipes, so that shouldn't be too much hard work. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, the power steering. There is no power steering on these engines. So again, I've had a mate who's done a 2 litre conversion on his Focus say that the best thing to do is use like a Mini Cooper or a Citroen Saxo power assisted electric power steering thing. So then I can still use my rack that's on the Focus, and then just run a separate pump. So yeah, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get the aircon delete kit and get it on, see if it fits. Right, so the aircon delete kit, I'll just show you the quick. Basically, is a shorter belt and a V-ribbed 6 V-rib pulley that replaces that pulley there. Because the aircon used to go there, so the pulley, there's a big pulley here basically, and then it went loop round and up and down and whatnot. But basically, this time I'll have to loop the belt around this way, and because the V-rib will be there, I don't want it to be there because it will slip off, and if it slips off, obviously it's bad news. So basically, I'm going to replace that one with that one, put the shorter belt on, and then that should be it. So this is a 10mm. So take this pulley off. I just want to point out as well, I'm not really, well, I am no mechanic. I don't expect you to follow this. It's just a bit of what I want to do, and this is how I would do it, sort of thing. So if some things look a bit suspect, then obviously that's for you to decide. straight away I've gone into a problem. So basically these two here, this has got a like a spacer almost on it, just so it steps away from there. This one doesn't, so as soon as I put that on, it's just going to clamp straight onto there and it's going to be no good. So I've got a feeling what I need to do is, I hope you can see this, is take this off. Yeah, so basically to swap everything round, so this has come off the original pulley, put that on there like that, put that on there like that. Problem number two, this doesn't fit. So what we're going to have to do now is use this one. So again, use the standard one. So it's not too hard to do. Basically that goes on there, that then goes on here to fit into there. That's almost like a little retainer thing that goes back on, just so the spacer doesn't wash off. I don't know if that would work or not, but there we go. So basically everything I've took off here will need to go onto the new pulley to make it fit onto the new thing. So basically this pulley only came with that little washer and this bolt, but it needs to come with everything that you see there. So I've got the standard bolt on, the standard washer, standard spacer, and a little retainer clip that goes in there. Now hopefully it should just go straight back in. Okay, so now what I need to check is to see if it lines up with everything else. So if you look straight down there, it lines up. There's no play, which is good. So now I've done that, now I've swapped everything over, I can put the belt on. So I just need to check my pictures because I can't remember. So there's my picture. Guys, so I run into a little problem. The belt I'd bought was too small. I thought by doing the string all over the belts and then making sure it was tight would have been the right thing to do, but it's too small. So I'm going to basically try and crack on with trying to get bits done to the other engine tonight. I've got my mate Tom coming, massive thanks to him, and all the other friends that are going to be helping me, but massive thanks to him. He's coming around tonight to give us a hand trying to get the Zetec engine out, or some of it out, just to get everything ready. But I've ordered a new belt now, a little bit longer, so when that comes, hopefully I'll be able to crack it on and get it on, and that'll be that. But yeah, so obviously doing things for the first time is always going to be a problem. End of day one. I'd say we've got quite a lot done. Me and Tom, bless his heart. It's freezing cold at the minute, so I'm going to call it a night. But that's the pile we've got off at the minute. So there's headlights, catch tank, crash bar, crash top bar, coolant, and then over there, I don't know if you can see, it's quite dark. Got wheels, bumper, radiator, arches, more coolant stuff. And then if you look inside, basically we're just going through all the endless amount of wires and sensors, labeling them all up, and then just going from there. So next time I work on this car, we should pretty much have the engine out. I'm working on it at the weekend, so should pretty much have the engine out, and then we can go about getting mounts sorted and measuring up exhausts and stuff like that. So it should be good fun. But yeah, there's a lot of work to do. So we've been on it for 3, maybe 4 hours or so, and that's what we've done so far. So. But yeah, stay tuned. I know it's a bit boring at the minute, but if you like the video, like it, subscribe, let people know I'm doing it. The more the merrier and all that. But yeah, until next time guys.